Lazy Good Books. Hi, I'm Lazy Good. And today we are doing an end of the month wrap up. End of the month wrap up of August. So I'm actually quite excited for the books we did read this month. It's honestly a pretty good month for you got this because we have some shadows as well. And this is just like a vlog for the book channel, but it is what it is. Tell you the honest truth. And that. So yeah, today's our August. Yeah, end of the month. August wrap up. So next year was same the right month. So it was. Okay, so let's get that one started. Okay, the books we're gonna be talking about are these great novels. And all these I did finish. So as of right now, we are gonna honestly put these. It's not going on to fall down. Okay, now let's start this one. Okay, the first one is by Dr. Fredrickson. Forgive for Good. So this one was, and as I talk about, this book was, I never read a book like this before, but honestly, it was a really good experience. This novel was honestly that well written. Dr. Fredrickson did a really good job. And I'm honestly really impressed with this writing work. Look how good this writing work actually is. I know it's tiny, but I read it. Okay, it was talking about learning how to forgive better. And there are some really good experiences of different people going through pretty much the same thing. But I was talking about that sometimes some people are not ready to forgive. And not such a broken relationships, but figuring out who you are. Pretty much. I tried to forgive a friend of mine, but that didn't work out quite good after reading this one. But you know what? I can always just go forward. And this book was a great read. I absolutely adored it. But I know so many things. Not lying, of course, is one of them. Was pretty much your story of how to put what you did or what you can do better. This book was honestly and it is based on different types of relationships, like marriage or dating or having a rough time with your parents. But this book was again, I want to say this book kind of fits into the mental health genre. And this was the first for me. I did find more happiness in all of this, but I actually enjoyed this novel because it was a great book. If you are trying to forgive somebody and it's not working, or pick up your own copy. This book can help you through a lot. But I didn't know I had so many scars. But I can always go past that on a good note. So, this was honestly a really good novel. Say this was for the month. Not as a for the month, but this one was a 5-star read. Yeah, so this one was a great novel. I absolutely loved it. It can teach you so many different things. That's just the ingredients and how to react to different things at the right time. But this teaches me a ton. It gives you really good pointers how to forgive somebody on a lower key or higher key to forgive. Now I know how to forgive. I read this because I needed to forgive somebody. But that didn't, let's just say that didn't work out. So we're just gonna live in on that, like, you know, like, exactly. This next book, oh my lord, they wanted a great fantasy novel. This book was a great, good, this one was a win-win, like the other book kind of was. So this one's by Ophelia Coates, Enchanted. This is the first book of the woodcutter. This one was honestly talking about. This book was about this family who lived in the woods. But the chapters are like based on musicals, Disney kind of thing. It was only because one chapter was wicked, but this was about a frog in this, I think, Saturday. No, I believe it was Sunday. Yeah, it was about Sunday. So her brother's sister's Trix was the brother in this novel. This one took me on not only a goose ride, but it took me on a wonderful journey. Not just of the woodcutter family, but it was kind of like all different musical Disney movies coming together. This was a bit of a story of a woodcutter family. Sunday was going in the woods, but he found this fork named Mumbled. But he had a spell in him that turned into a frog. But Sunday kissed the frog and turned him to be a wonderful prince. But actually, it's kind of like Princess and the Frog retelling. One of her sisters passed away, but I don't remember what she passed away from, like, probably from, I don't say lack of sleep, but it was a lack of I don't say respect or anything like that. But this one was a good read. I loved it. And hope I get to reread it. Yeah, this one's kind of based on more on the Princess and the Frog retelling. But part of it was kind of in a spooky moment towards the end. The part I absolutely did enjoy. So if you want to grab this book and test it out, try it. This book was a great book to be read, and I absolutely loved it. And this is like a fantasy, kind of like a romance. One of her sisters did get married, and this one to I believe it was a prince. Yeah, it was some kind of prince of the sister's choice. But Sunday was a wonderful creature. Of all the creatures in this book, Sunday was my number one favorite. But she cannot remind me of the Lord's Day. So, her sisters were Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So it's kind of based on the whole family. The mother was kind of like I don't say the weakest stepmother, but kind of like that. But their Aunt Joy was more like a princess, kind of like a thing. So this one was, I love this book. And this one is a 5-star read. I loved it that much that I might want to read it again or maybe hear it. Because it was so unique. That one. The next one is, I actually finished this one today. This is by Diona Vanner. It's got a Christmas shoe. So this one was talking about a family. Not just getting ready for Christmas, but the mother had cancer. Her little girl didn't want her to go to heaven, but ended up, I cried a little bit of it, but it was a good cry. Also, I have a story about this mother. They went to the woods to cut down their own Christmas tree and that. But it was why it's called a Christmas shoe. It was talking about a store that has a bunch of different shoes, like boots and shoes, sneakers, and stuff like that. So the little girl got a pair of shoes for Christmas. So it has lyrics inside of it. I had no clue this one had lyrics inside of it. Oh yeah, it does. So this one was honestly a very good read. But the mother dies from cancer. So this one was honestly a really good storyline. And telling me both families that she had cancer. It was a really hard intake because her family did find out, and they felt really, really bad for her. But she went to heaven, and this when things kind of went on a slow mode. The little girl went to visit her mom at the graveyard. Ended up not doing so well, but yeah, this one was a great story. This one was from last Christmas when I didn't get to hear or read, but I loved it. It was just a wonderful storyline, and this was just a wonderful story of kind of like a Christmas story, but it's just kind of Christmas too. It's just a great book, I can say. This next one, oh my gosh. This one was a favorite of mine. This one's by Jenny Hayne. Jenny Hayne. Always and Forever, Laura Jean. So this was her last year in high school. They went on their senior trip to New York. But her dad brought a home after the mother passed away. But it was a heart attack. Yeah, it was a heart attack. This one was another film and another win-win. So this one honestly was talking about her dad getting remarried, her sister came home, her little sister kind of bossing around, kind of like a story. And her boyfriend was, involved in it. So they did go to prom. But for Laura Jean did get drunk part of the book, but her father was a steroid and all that. She got grounded for a few weeks, but in the story, she was going to go to, I forget what country it was, but I believe it was the Philippines or something like that, if I remember. And Chris was actually goofy, and she loved her family and friends, and having a great year last year of high school. She did visit college with a friend of hers. They stayed out late. And yeah, that's what the storyline was. I loved it. It was honestly a really good novel. I heard it and it was just, it was just a really good novel and I absolutely loved it. 5-star reading. And the last book, this last book was really, really sad. It made me cry. This last one made me cry. I actually heard this one. This is by the favorite author of all times, Nicholas Sparks. This one's called At First Sight. So it was. This one is about Jeremy and was it Leslie? Oh yeah, Lexi, yeah. This book was about Jeremy and Lexi. They fall in love at first sight. They had their own farmhouse, kind of like a farmhouse. So it's pregnant for a baby girl, whether the name was Faith. Yeah, the name was Faith. But she was pregnant at the time with their first child, but they had to get married because she was pregnant. She loved his parents. He loved her mom and dad, and brother and sister, and all that good stuff on that. When the baby came, they rushed to the hospital, but Jeremy was kind of like a slowpoke when it comes to things, because he wanted to do everything like his own way or the free way, kind of thing. And he was a bit selfish, and only because he wanted to know on time. When she had the baby, that sad part was she died from her childbirth. She ended up having a heart attack and died. And there was many takes of it. But Faith and Jeremy kept giving flowers to the grave, Lexi's grave, and just this taking place in Bonny Creek, North Carolina. But back where I was talking about, this book I absolutely loved. I adore this book. Nick Sparks never disappoints me. This book was a really good book, but it was really sad. I can say it was really sad. It made me cry a few times. But this was honestly a really touching book. I have a different version of this book somewhere. But it was on there, but so this one was a really good book. I absolutely loved it. But the ending was beautiful. The little fade and I'm going up looking such like come on, Lexi. And that's where I'm gonna honestly be left off on that. So that was all the books that I had read. Another one is Christmas and that. Two of them are actually on Amazon, but they'll be part of next month. Okay, we have one tip of the Lord, the first tip, and the edited tips. The first tip of the Lord. Make sure everything is well. I don't say everything is well, but the first tip of the Lord is make sure you listen to the Lord. And I just have to say about the Lord, He's patient, He's kind and loving, and He can help you through anything. You have something that you went through, like a day ago, or whenever. He's always right beside you, no matter what. If you have a mental breakdown, He's there. And I do have to say, the Lord is just powerful, lovable. The Lord loves us to the moon and back. The next tip, the friendship tip. If your bestie or friends can of some point of if it's about each other, even if there is an issue or a problem, you can go to your friends and best friend saying, I'm having a hard time with this and I need some friend and bestie time. And they can help with any problem. On the end. Okay, so that's with any problem you have, you can always go to your friends and besties. Because they know to help, they know you really, really well. And bestie knows me really well. And that's our home girl, Danielle Jose. And now, back to the edited tips. Now we're getting us back. Now, the first edited tip is make sure the video is good and done. And when you put it through iMovie, make sure everything is downloaded correctly. If it's not, then you can go back in and fix that. If you have way too many videos or whatever, and photos, delete some. I said because, so you have enough room over your iPad or your phone, or even your camera. Make sure everything's charged up completely beforehand. Okay? Now we have the shout out. So I've done this first, but I'm going to move it honestly to do it now. Sorry, I had an itch. Okay, we're going to go to the Instagram. Okay, we need to go back to Lazy Good Books. We have a few. The first one is the brand.facebook page _, so we are gonna follow. They have like photos, videos, and stuff like that. You're gonna be doing this one. Foley _Ava _12 23 33 32 21. We are gonna follow that. This is color for second. This is like a book Instagram, so we're gonna follow. It's time for the main shout outs. Okay, we had over 300 family members who watched this last week. And some of them are doing for now, and some are new. So the first one goes to, drumroll please. The first one goes to David Porta. Okay, David, I am so happy that you've watching this channel. I do want to welcome you to the book family, only because you are an amazing uncle, and I love you and miss you and hope you're doing well. And the second one, I do want, this person has been a great friend to me, and she has been just a blessing. And that will be a special friend of mine, and her name is, I known her since I was little, is Abden Epsilon. Welcome to the book family, girl. I hope you're doing well. And this next one is another one of my family members. This person is just a joy. She is just awesome. She was a subscriber. She subscribed a few years back when she was a guest star. But no, our other homegirl, Emma Good, my cousin Emma Good. Emma Good, I hope you're doing great. I love you, I miss you, and I hope you're doing well. If you watch this video, please put it down in the comments. And I miss you, girlie. Hope your new job is doing fantastic. And one last person I want to give a shout out to. This person is somebody who teach me when I was in, what's the middle of? No. It was, no, Mrs. Girl, Mrs. Leffler. Well, Mrs. Leffler, you never know. I had a hidden talent. Hope you're doing good. I hope everybody in my elementary school is doing well. If there's new teachers I never met before, well, you can tell them to check out these good books. And you can also tell them that you teach me a lot of good things. I do want to recommend you to the book family. So welcome in, Mrs. Butler. I hope you're doing great. Okay, if you guys are new, click download to the red subscribe button down below. Click the navigation bar for more book reviews, updates, new books and all that. If you see the last vlog, I did go to her price books today to get some new novels. And some of them were booktube novels, so that's honestly really, really neat. So, yeah, after this vlog, if you want to see that, go ahead. I put that up today. This is another vlog. Because there was a bookshop vlog. Hope you guys all enjoy that. And the next vlog I'm going to be doing is for my bestie's channel, Vlogging World. And that was going to be showing my Disney figurines. So I hope you guys all enjoy that after I post that and all that. Yeah, if you want to click down on the subscribe button down below, click the navigation bell for the updates and all that fun stuff we do here. We love to read, we love to read our devotions, and we love the Lord. And we also love to read. Don't forget, tomorrow I'm doing the book club book of the last song, chapter 2. So be all ready for that. I'm excited to do that. Like last week I interrupted when I was doing it, but that's okay. What I'm just gonna have to do is get my bedroom door closed when I do it. But that would not be a problem at all. At some point on vlogging mode, we would do a closet tour. Can't wait to do that. So that'll be happening next week. Yeah, next week when we do that closet tour. And you can tell the tops up here are bare. I know I only have one. I love this up here. It's just a decoration. But I also want to point out that we are getting a ton of new subscribers. Yes, it's wonderful. I absolutely love that. And only because it's just amazing how much more of you guys are honestly subscribing. Even new people. I'm super, super surprised that new people are joining and just having a good time. I did get some new booktubers on this channel, and only because it's another pointed to add new booktubers in and go from there. We did get a few new subscribers on that note, but one of these subscribers, I'm not even going to go there to say the name. Just not going to say the one of the subscribers' name. So we're going to not say the person's name, only because we're not. I do have a book family. You're more than welcome to check that out. Everybody here on my book family are nice people. They welcome other people in and all that good stuff. And when I do the new book channel of the month, I know exactly who I'm picking. So hope you guys are honestly excited for the rest I'm going to be deciding on. You can take a look at Lisa Goodreads because it's fun. Here at Lisa Goodreads, we have fun, we love to read, we love the Lord. And you guys are like a second family to me, and I do trust that every day of my life. And thank you to come to Lisa Goodreads because we love to read. We love to read. And read this, the Her Certified book. And that show. And of course, Romeo and Juliet starting this week too. The first screenplay I'm super excited to read. Thanks guys for coming to Lisa Goodreads. If you guys are new, welcome aboard. Give this vlog a big thumbs up and peace out. Real quick, book familiars. What is your favorite book? So that's funny out there. What is your favorite book? Please also put those down in the comments. We did have some hate comments that I was not aware of. So, if one of you are putting hateful comments of swords or anything like that, please don't, because I don't like people putting hate comments and saying bad words. So, please be a lot more careful of that, please. the past couple of weeks, I had some really hateful comments on a couple of my vlogs, but those ones I had to take down. Or I have somebody actually checking out the comments for me. He's one of my other subscribers, the new subscriber. So give us, I guess I just have, please, no hateful comments. If there is a hateful comment, I will delete that hateful comment. So, just so you guys all aware what's going on with AC Good Books. Because there were some children who I was putting rude comments that if you did see some of those on the comments, I had this really bad comment that all you guys stuck up for me, and I do want to thank you for that. Not only because my book manager knows how to take care of those people. I want to say, for those specific people, thank you so much. If there's another hateful comment, I will honestly check completely. I continue to check day and night and a day, just in case if there's any hateful comments. But please, no swear words, no hateful comments, and I have no comments. If that specific person says I have no comments, well, guess what? You'll never be coming to you. So, no more hateful comments. Because I don't like hateful comments on my channel. I'm a Down syndrome kid for crying out loud. If there was another hateful comment towards me having no comments, well, shame on you. Give this like bigger thumbs up and peace out.